Alright guys, we're going to do it. We're going to give this thing a quick test here on the indoor course and just see how it does. Because I don't want to keep going on until we know that this is going to be usable. So I lost one of my upper links. The screw is missing, or the nut. So we're just going to kind of roll with it. That thing just picks up. That's the one thing about this. It can get squirrely real quick. But we want to test these lines, make sure that we can do hill climbs. Even on that sharp side, this thing's getting it. That's cool. We're going to come on down this way. Walk it. It's steep coming right through there. You can feel that everything shifting. But yeah. Need to see this hill here. Go back to, want to feel like it's a two-wheel steer truck like most people are going to be running. Is it doable? This has that really long suspension too, which, you can see it's not that steep, but because we got that bump in there, it forces that front end up. I can't really get a good measurement on how steep it is when your front end gets hooked there too, so kind of got to bump your way over it. Can't just slow crawl it, but it's got a few spots that have some angles, like so. Alright, I like it. It's going to make it a little tricky in spots, give us lots of gate options for tricky maneuvers. I'm going to turn on 4 steer just to get around for a minute. Try a couple of these angles over here. If we were to force people up around. This one made the corner awesome with 4 steer. How cool is that? Cool line right there. This stuff coming over the front though, that's where you feel it. That's definitely where you feel it. Do a line where you'd come down here maybe and then force people back up. That's fun and cool. The hills are things that we don't do a whole lot with, so it's new getting used to how the trucks are handling on a steeper hill like that or a taller hill. So the mud pit needs some work, needs some attention. I didn't make it big enough. I thought it was going to be too big and deep, so I started kind of filling it in. I was wrong. I should have brought a test truck over. All this we know is good. We've driven it. So the main thing was the hill, and then this all blew up. Even since I filmed the first video on it, this expanded quite a bit more, and I actually like how it's sitting. So we've got this kind of ridge here that we can do, but we can put real rock along the side, or even down in here to be able to change the shape of things. So I like that about it. Has some openings on the course to go a little bit natural. And of course, we can add natural elements anywhere on the course that we want to change up things. So we'll see. I'm kind of liking it. It might be something that we keep for a little bit longer than I was originally thinking I would. I thought this would be for a couple months until I could get some clay and dirt in here, but I think there's enough changes we can do to keep it interesting with some gates for a little while at least. Flex mode. There, settle down. But yeah, this will add some texture, and one of the ways that I'm actually thinking about adding texture, I'll talk about it real quick here, is by, I got some of the textured ceiling spray that covers like 150 square feet, and so I figured I could put that on for grip, put little bits on here before painting. I also got the spray paint that's to give like that stone look, and it has a whole bunch of texture that sprays out with it. That's another option. I have some adhesive and I can put sand, but I think that's going to be the same as using the spray that has the texture built into it already, or even using the other stuff. And I think I think it's going to be easier than maybe doing the adhesive spray than sand, and even that can, you know, come loose even when it's painted on. So I think we're going to try those two things that I got. Try the spray paint that has the texturing in it, and then we may have to just matte clear all of it just to add more layers of protection to keep it from wanting to break away. But we're going to definitely put some more plaster cloth on this and some of the spots on here. That's why I'm in here testing. But you can see it's pretty soft right here. There's stuff under it, but this is rigid. So I want to make it a little bit... The spots too, it seems like where I smeared it together are more rigid than the spots where I didn't stop to actually smear it. But maybe I'm just seeing things or feeling things. This one where I have that good base under it from the Kyosho course is nice and solid. This, a lot of it should be nice and solid because of the foam. This just has paper under it, so it's not as rigid. So we're just going to try and do some of that stuff to make it a little stronger. But that's just a quick update on the course. Drivability, it's a lot of fun. And even with it being soft, I don't feel like it's actually that bad with the cars on it. So if I can't get it fully firmed up, I think we'll still be all right as far as the longevity. But I think my goal here is to spray more of this foam kind of around a big square here and get it raised up so it'll hold those BBs in this whole area instead of just here. And I think that'll be pretty cool. So I think that'll be the mud pit area. We'll just expand it and make it more of that. So those are the plans I have for now, guys. What are you doing with RC? Let me know down in the comments below. You working with courses? You working on a build? What projects you got going this winter? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have fun RCing. Catch you next time.